Hey everyone, Namaste. My name is Sahrudh, aka the Toy God, and I'm back with another video reviewing the latest episode of Pokemon Journeys.
What?
New setting? Well, as I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to record from here right now and live up to the name of Toy God. Everybody say hi to Pietro. What do you say? Like this video? Subscribe to? Comment as well. You heard this guy, so do it. And without any further ado, so this episode was confusing. First of all, we begin with Chloe returning from school as usual, and turns out she's a good reader, getting those Beauty and the Beast vibes here. We see a fairy tale about Galarian PONYTA. Looks like Chloe is a stereotypical girl who loves fairy tales and ponies. No, nothing wrong at all. In fact, I love this episode because of that. I like this episode because it's a Chloe focused episode. Chloe actually takes initiative to go to Galar. This time Ash and Go are the tag-alongs. We get a glimpse of GLIMWOOD Tangle and all the magic mushrooms, no drug intended. But then we find a Morello camouflaging itself with the mushrooms. And Go, like the poacher he is, wants to catch it. But that doesn't explain why Ash also went with him. I mean, he could practically stay with Chloe. But this is the reason why we get to our main focus, the PONYTA and the Rapidash. The Rapidash is hurt, and PONYTA's heal pulse can't fully heal it. Chloe remembers the story and seeks out for the rainbow flower so its nectar can help the unicorns. As they adventure, Chloe bonds with PONYTA while Ash and Go search for Chloe. We get this line from Go that Chloe is a brave girl, and in fact, she does more camping than the rest of the class, and she is brave enough to face the forest. Now, this is an improvement development. This is something we never knew about Chloe. So, good development indeed, probably setting up future milestones. While Ash and Go are discussing about Chloe, it rains and they go to the nearby town, which is Ballumley from the games. We then get to see Opal for the first time, who does exactly what she does in the games, asking questions that may look obvious but aren't actually right, like the pink color question or guessing her age. Chloe, on the other hand, finds the flowers and is interrupted by a gang of Impetums. These are the same Impetums we saw in the preview. Man, I wished Ash could have encountered these gang and caught at least one of the Impetum. But take that with a grain of salt. I am just an Impetum fanboy after all. I am an Impetum simp, or should I say, Impy simp. The mentioned Impediments loot Chloe and make mischief. They steal her bag and make her follow into a pick. Heck, they even use water gun. I didn't know that Impediments can use water gun, but we later come to know that this is just their way of having fun, like what they usually are represented in the games. They are the mischievous Pokemon after all. So Chloe, Eevee and the wild Ponyta along with the wild Impediments just throw berries at each other and have fun. Which is why I think this episode is great. We see more development in Chloe's character and how she would serve as the third character in the anime. The Impetums then get the nectar from the flower and return the stuff back to Chloe. We then see Chloe feed the nectar to the Rapidash, and later Eevee and Ponyta use Heal Pulse to completely make the Rapidash walk again. We then get this epic scene of Chloe and Eevee riding the unicorns back to town. But just when we think Chloe will catch this Ponyta, which is completely obvious, she doesn't. That was weird, but it gets more weird. We get to the end of the episode showing that Chloe was asleep the whole time in her student attire and still in the lab. So was it all a dream or was it a reality? When we are confused, the door opens and we see Go's Morello. So is this real or is it a dream? It's like Inception again. I'm definitely confused. But regardless of the dream or reality argument ending, I see this as an episode that could potentially set up Chloe's eventual capture of Ponyta. I mean, it is obvious from the openings, so I think this is just a setup for a much awaited capture. Chloe will get a Ponyta someday or the other. And in the last pages of the book, we see a similar drawing of a girl and her Eevee on the unicorns, similar to what happened during the episode, during when Chloe and Eevee get to ride the unicorns. So my rating for this episode is an 8 out of 10. The weird ending won my heart and it wins the whole episode. But I think they should have made it a reality and let Chloe catch the Ponyta. It's just my opinion. I guess that's it. Pietro, do the honors. Thank you for watching this video. Until next time, Namaste.